Happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Enigma. If you haven't noticed right now, we're not live. It's because actually I'm out doing things today, so I pre-recorded this yesterday. But either way, let's get right into it. Today, we're following up on the topic that we talked about yesterday. We touched on about these orbs, these strange phenomena that keep showing up right before Bigfoot occurrences or paranormal things happen as well. But I think there's a deeper connection to this that I want to go over with you guys. For years, people have captured these mysterious orbs of light in the sky. They're glowing, silent spheres, that move, but they're moving with a purpose, it seems. They're moving with intention. And they defy explanation, really. They're involved in UAP sightings, paranormal sightings, Bigfoot cryptid sightings. But now there's been a massive explosion of these new UAP footage emerging from the Pentagon and NASA, and I'm well aware what everybody thinks about NASA, of these orbs doing things that defy, explanation. And it's becoming harder and harder to ignore. And these glowing orbs or these, unidentified aerial phenomenon, that's why I think they really changed the name from UFO to phenomenon, is because it has some type of paranormal aspect to it. Is it actually the same thing? From the Florida Everglades to the deserts of Nevada, people have sent me videos, talked on my show about these orbs that they catch in the sky or around the areas that they're in, doing strange things, but moving with an intelligence. And people have also talked to me about how they have called these orbs to them with their minds. We've also seen videos of spherical craft just hovering silently, not moving, not doing anything, but also all of a sudden taking off in like a blink of what looks like transforming into like a ball of light and taking it off with no type of sound, with no type of propulsion, just taking off quickly. And pilots have came forward talking about these things as well. Now, here's where things get strange for me, is that in one Pentagon briefing that recently went down, they referenced these metallic orbs, small autonomous objects that were observed over multiple regions of the globe. And often they show up around sensitive airspace, nuclear facilities, military installations, and things like that. How I have grabbed one of these articles here. I'm going to throw this up real quick. This will be in the description of the video right here. Metallic flying orbs seen around the world, baffling NASA and the Pentagon. There's more and more of these things are coming forward. More and more people are talking about this, things that are happening here. This link to this article will be in the description of the video. But Pentagon is now releasing more and more and more of these videos. And it's very strange to me. And I always question the timing, the why. Three Eye Atlas is a big thing that's going on right now in the news, and people are talking about it. This is trending right now, by the way. They don't release this information, randomly. They release it with a purpose every time. And one of the things, again, that I found strange is the timing on this. Orb phenomenons are picking up. They're releasing more and more of this information that's going with it. Let me stop sharing this here. And there's also a direct connection with people sending me videos, sending me articles, talking to me about their own personal experiences that they have, is that every time a Bigfoot sighting or a cryptid sighting takes place, not every time, but a lot of times these people are saying that there's orbs involved in the area. Same thing with UFO, UAP sightings. People report seeing these orbs. When a UAP or a UFO takes off and hits maximum speed, it looks like an orb shooting through the air. I've seen very clear videos sent to me from people riding in airplanes about orbs just shooting past the aircraft, right? And their orbs are often seen at paranormal hotspots, Bigfoot, cryptid hotspots, ancient sites, deep in the mountains, deep in the woods, the brown mountain lights, cryptid encounters. These lights are everywhere, right? That show up. Abduction reports. People have also started to say that, hey, they've seen, orbs in those areas as well. Another thing that I find very interesting is that when you dig deep, the crop circle phenomenon has really been associated now a lot with these orbs of light. Is it a coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences, honestly. Is it a pattern? 100% there's a pattern. And on this channel, we won't talk about something unless we can, unless we admit or get to it that something strange is going on. Something is going on happening there, right? A scientist will try to tell you that these are easily explained. And I disagree with that. Ball lightning is what they'll try to say. You've never seen ball lightning in your life. Maybe very, very few people. The same amount of people who've ever been struck by lightning have probably seen ball lightning in real life. Ionized plasma, it's possible. That happens when tectonic plates shift and create massive pressure amongst the stone. These orbs are seen before major earthquakes. That's true. That does happen. But that wouldn't describe the phenomenon of it being, a global situation, right? Camera effects, sure, every now and then you'll get some dust floating in the air, but I do believe that, especially on iPhones, they put chips in there to make these videos blurry on purpose. The older iPhones caught better images of these orbs. Ring doorbells catch great images of orbs. And so they're definitely not just floating dust in the air. And all of them fall apart when you put them under scrutiny. When you look into them, you really look into them and dig into them, all those, answers fall apart. They don't stand up to reasoning, right? And one of the possibilities that people are, uncomfortable to, acknowledge is these orbs might represent an intelligence we don't understand. These are something that we don't understand. We can't comprehend. They're smart. Some type of either adaptive technology or some type of, being or life form or something that, possibly non-human. You can't rule it out. Maybe even interdimensional, operating both in the physical realm and the spiritual realm. We can't rule it out, but we can definitely say that we don't know what it is. But what we can say for sure is that it is definitely something. Something is happening and something is going on. And, it's not just, it's only coming to attention more and more because everybody is more and more connected, I think. I think these orbs have been here a long time. I think a lot of strange things have happened with them. Our ancestors painted cave wall arts about these orbs. Native American legends talk about these orbs and related to spirits and Bigfoot and, the name they had for him and how they show up in spirit, and they show up to usher the dead into the spirit world. So these things are definitely something that's strange is happening, something is going on. And I think it's connected. I think it's all connected. I think these UFOs, these cryptids, the thinning of the veil, the raising of the vibration that people talk about, I think it's all connected. And I think they've always been here, and maybe we're just now getting the ability to see these things and see these and understand them, best way possible. By the way, I find it interesting, and you know how we do on Tuesdays. If you don't, we talk about a little bit of the strange, the paranormal and UFO stuff, UAPs, and I feel this slides right into that category. If this is the first time finding us, we're the sister channel of the Ancient Enigma Files. Our format here is we go live Monday through Friday, most of the time, at noon, and we talk about recent events in the world, recent sightings in the world, and recent things that are happening. If you want our long-form content, it's real easy. Go back to the landing page. You'll see the highlighted channel at the top. Click on that, go over there, and enjoy yourself. But if you're just now finding us here, do us a favor, hit the subscribe, give us a thumbs up. We're a brand new channel. We're trying to grow the community here, and we would like to get this out to as many people as possible. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free to you, but it helps us out immensely over here. The second reason is also that if you have any suggestions for the format of these video styles that we're due, please leave that in the comments. You can give us a thumbs down if you want, but if you do, just let us know the reasons why, because we are looking to make improvements and make this product as best as possible. So anyways, guys, not live today. We'll be live on Wednesday. But until next time, we're out.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.